Welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige. I am a published author ×4 now, and on my channel we talk about all things writing. It has been a long time since I have been on here, so today we are going to do a kind of catch up. I'm going to tell you guys what I've been working on, what my current process looks like, and kind of update you guys on what authorhood is looking like for me right now. For my last video, I was actually working on a poetry collection centering around agoraphobia called These Four Walls, and I published it. So These Four Walls is officially out right now. You can check it out on Amazon or at my own personal website, which I will link in the bio. These Four Walls honestly took me a really long time to write, but I wanted to make sure that I really got all of the depth of emotion and feeling and the extent of the anxieties that comes with agoraphobia. So I really took my time with this one, as it's something that's very close to my personal life, something that I struggle with on the daily, and I feel that I was really able to bring that to life with this poetry collection. So if you or someone you know struggle with agoraphobia, or if you're just curious, the book is out and you can check it out now. So after the publication of These Four Walls, obviously I had to start a new project. So as far as poetry, I'm working on what I've just given the title of Project Nostalgia. Usually I come up with titles pretty quick, but for some reason this one is taking me forever to find the perfect name for. So Project Nostalgia for now. But as the name suggests, Project Nostalgia really centers around the nostalgia of childhood, growing up in the early 2000s, what that looked like for me personally, and in general as well. It really just centers on the joy of childhood and how that progressed into growing up. I am in the drafting phases currently, but I'm still not 100% clear on whether this is going to be a happy nostalgia or more of a kind of longing nostalgia. I'm not really sure what direction we're taking yet, but we'll just kind of see where the poems take me and go from there. So that is my only current poetry project, but I am also working on 2 fantasy novels at the moment. So the first novel I'm working on has been introduced countless times because it is taking me forever to write, but I want to make sure that it's the story that I actually want to tell. So I'm taking my time with it and making sure that everything is just as it should be. So if you are unfamiliar with the novel that I have been working on, it follows a young woman named Emryn. She is a fugitive of a fallen kingdom. She is the heir to the throne, and she's also a necromancer, which is essentially why she was cast out. People were afraid of her for her abilities and due to necromancers having a bad reputation based on what had happened in the past. So Emryn is currently basically on the run, hiding from this king's army that had taken over the throne when she was cast out. So she is in hiding with her guardian Petra. They're living in a very small cottage on the outskirts of a small town and just kind of writing things out. So the story kind of follows her in her pursuit to once again find herself, find meaning in her identity despite what people say about her, and ultimately to take back the kingdom and take down the king who stole her throne. So I actually just started rewriting that novel. I've done so many rewrites at this point. I don't even know what number of rewrite this is. But ultimately, I felt like it wasn't going in the direction that I wanted it to, and so I cut out a whole bunch of scenes, which nobody ever wants to do. But now that I've cut those scenes and rewritten it in a different font, I guess, it is really coming together a lot better. I think that the plot is moving forward in a way that I wouldn't have been able to accomplish had I kept the scenes that I had recently deleted. Obviously, I still have all of the work that I had done previously, but on the rewrite, we're just under 2,000 words now, so I'm really taking my time with that, and I want to make sure that this time around we get it right so I don't have to cut any more scenes and we don't have to do any more rewrites. Fingers crossed. But overall, I'm really proud of how this book is coming along, and I hope you guys love it when it comes out. So that is the first novel that I'm working on. I also just recently came up with an idea for a second fantasy novel, which I wasn't gonna not pursue it, of course. So I started a brain dump document. As of right now, working title is Project Monster, because we don't have anything better at the moment, but it works so I know what I'm referring to. This book is still really new, still in the planning phases, So none of the characters actually have names yet, so I'm just gonna be saying like main character, love interest, like all those good things. Like that's what my whole document looks like right now. So essentially the main character is a monster hunter. She takes jobs with people who are being plagued by monsters or, you know, whatever to make coin. So she takes those jobs, she takes care of the monster for them, she kills them, and she takes that coin back to her little sister who is very, very ill. Maybe it's not the line of work that she thought she would get into, but with her sister's illness, she'll do anything she can to keep her little sister happy and healthy. So that's basically what her life looks like to begin with. She's just taking odd jobs, killing monsters for people, getting whatever coin they can scrounge up for her, when she learns that the king is holding a competition in order to find someone who can kill a monster for him. There is no inkling as to like what the monster might be, what the competition entails, but there is a great sum of money involved, and so the main character knows that this could be her big break. Like this is what she has to do to take care of her sister. So she takes it. So she then enters this big competition. The stakes are going to be really, really high. She's going to meet someone in the castle, sort of a like forbidden love situation. And overall, I'm just really excited for the story and to see where it takes me, because right now it's just kind of in the idea phases, but I think there really is a lot there and I can do a lot with this story. But yeah, that's where we're at with that story. I'm hoping I can start drafting soon. I sort of have like the brain dump document organized into what's almost a chapter by chapter outline anyway, so when I do my actual outline, it should be pretty straightforward because it is already pretty organized. But yes, fingers crossed I can start drafting in the next few weeks. But those are all of my current projects that I'm working on. I'm hoping to make more videos on my writing process, writing tips, any other little tricks that I have for other writers. But that is all for the video today, so let me know what you thought. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see from me, and have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye!